Hi guys, are you looking to get better with the MP5? Then you've come to the right place. Today we'll be running through how best to use the MP5 in Cold War. This is going to be a little bit different to how my previous videos have gone, as it takes a very long time to level up guns in Cold War. So we'll be looking at the MP5 in the early games, or sub level 20, and I'll do a full video on it with a full build again in a couple of weeks time. First of all guys, before we get into the video, if you can hit that like and subscribe button and turn notifications on, it'd be really appreciated, and that way you can see all the latest videos as they come out. You'll be notified about them. It's worth noting with this gun, it's probably going to get nerfed at some point in the future, as it's the strongest gun out there in Cold War at the moment. So let's move on to the class / loadout. Primary, obviously we're going with the MP5. For secondary, we're going to be going with the 1911. This is a ridiculous sidearm, don't worry, we'll go into that in another video, but it's a free shot kill to the chest, so yeah, take it. You might want to swap it out for a launcher every now and again when a kill streak comes up, but remember, you can do this mid game now. For the tactical, I like to take the flashbang, but you can also take the stun grenade until you unlock this. Lethal, Semtex is what I personally play with, though I've been seeing how strong the C4 is. However, for the more aggressive playstyle that I like to play, I personally prefer the Semtex. For the field upgrade, we're going to be taking the field mic. The OP is probably the most must-use piece of equipment in the game at the moment. It's essentially just a placeable UAV that covers a specific area. Now let's move on to the perks. Perk 1, I think 3 of them are pretty good. I use Tactical Mask, but you could go with Flak Jacket or Engineer. Personally, I don't think Paranoia is quite up to scratch. I haven't unlocked all of them yet, but we're still early days in the game, but I thought I'd just bring this ahead of that. Perk 2, Quartermaster, as it gets you your grenades back over time. Gearhead could also work out, as it gets you more field mics out there. Perk 3, we're going to be going with Gung Ho. Now this allows you to sprint and fire at the same time, also sprint and reload at the same time, and also if you run out of ammo mid-fight, it allows you to switch to your secondary weapon much quicker. Now as mentioned, the 1911 is really powerful, so you know that's really going to help you out in this situation. It also makes you more accurate while sliding. You could also take Ghost if your team is pretty rubbish at taking out UAVs / the enemy kill streaks, or if the enemy team is getting loads of kill streaks. Again, you can swap all these things mid game, so you can really just adapt on the fly. Wildcards, I'm currently using Gunfighter. However, Perk Greed looks amazing. I haven't had hands-on chance with this yet, so stay tuned. Lawbreaker isn't necessary since the 1911 is so strong, and Danger Close isn't either due to Quartermaster. Now let's move into the build. The optic, we're going to be taking the Quick Dot LED, though upgrade this to the Microflex is a bit more clearer when you get the chance. Muzzle, we're going to be going with the Sound Suppressor. This just means you aren't appearing on the enemy minimap, however it does hinder your range on the gun, though if you're really new to this game and haven't unlocked this yet, as it is level 20 and I'm aware it takes such a long time to level guns up, try the muzzle brake as it helps with recoil. Now for the barrel, we're going to be going with the 9.5 extended. This gives you extra bullet velocity. Then weapon level 21, take the 9.5 reinforced heavy, as this gives you way more and makes up the silencers reduction of damage range. Laser, we're going to be going with the steady aim laser, as this gives you extra hip fire accuracy. However, the SWAT 5MW laser looks really good on paper. However, I haven't had the chance to unlock it yet, so it's difficult to comment on that. It's also worth noting that unlike some of the lasers in Modern Warfare, none of the lasers in this game are visible to the enemy. For the underbarrel, we're going to be going with the foregrip, as it helps with recoil, and none of the other attachments by level 20 are that useful. For the magazine, we're going to be going with the jungle style mag, as it helps with reload time. However, I do quite like the 40 round drum. For the handle, we're going to be going with speed tape, as it helps with the ADS, and since drop shotting isn't that prevalent in this game, you should just be jump shotting by this point, and that just sort of means you don't want to be taking the drop shot route. For the stock, collapse stock helps with the sprint to fire speed, which is really important with SMGs. Well guys, thanks for watching. If you can hit that like and subscribe button and turn notifications on, you're going to see a lot more Cold War content here. I've got about 2 to 3 videos in the making at present, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And if you're new to Cold War, check out my latest tips and tricks video, link in the description below.